Under the motto Accelerating the Global Energy Transition, ministers and high-ranking delegates from over 75 countries gathered in Berlin's Federal Foreign Office to discuss the concrete implementation of COP28 targets and the associated financing of renewables at the 10th Berlin Energy Transition Dialogue, or BETD.
So the question of accessibility and cost of transition is the question of today.
Through the BETD Fellowship, these young journalists from around the globe had the chance to ask this and many more questions to high-ranking stakeholders from science, politics, industry and civil society who attended the conference. It sparked a lot of conversations.
You cannot tell somebody who is walking on foot that he cannot drive his Toyota, which is using petrol, because you have a Tesla, because you are so advanced. And this is why we are not having a proper dialogue. It's unbalanced, this dialogue. And we must not, on the one hand, copy the West, and on the other hand, pretend that we're doing the new form of energy or the new way of transforming our use of energy. We have to be honest with each other. And I don't think that has happened yet.
How to create these mechanisms while fossil fuel companies are still dominating the energy market?
Now, fossil fuel companies are not all of them are the same. Some of them are much more progressive than the others. But there is a big décalage, the gap, the kluft between what they say and what they do.
When people say that energy transition and women empowerment is two different things.
It's not.
How do you put it in a simple way?
It's not different.
And yet, women continue to be underrepresented in the energy sector, particularly in decision-making positions. The Women's Lunch, a hub for women from around the world working in the energy sector, served as a great initial attempt to try and change that.
It's hugely inspiring to be here. We need all your knowledge. We heard about some tools we can use, from the flamingo message to the more obvious ones in supporting each other, the mentoring programs, all of that. Every little bit makes a difference.
In our Energy Transition Dialogue series, we'll give you a deep dive into some of these topics, like women empowerment, accessibility, COP28 implementations and African perspectives, and raise some of the big questions associated with them.